So today on SportalGR, we have the honor to have the new coach of Paris basketball, Mr. Tambellini, Francesco. Coach, thank you so much.
Thanks a lot for the invitation. And good. Look, sorry, I'm a little bit lost in time. So good afternoon to all the people. All the people are listening and watching. I'm very happy to be here, and thanks for the invitation.
Thank you so much. So first time coaching in Euroleague. How did the proposal came about, and what was your first reaction to that? How do you feel?
I think proud and excited, I think, are the two emotions that are describing how I felt right away and how I keep feeling right now. I'm really looking forward to the new season and to step into that amazing new EuroLeague environment. The proposal came quite, I think, as soon as for Paris basketball was clear that coach Thiago Splitter, who did an amazing job with the team, first season in EuroLeague, and then winning the league for the first time in Paris basketball history. As soon as he decided to not to come back because he wanted to join the NBA, I think the management reached out to me, and I was, as you can imagine and expect, I was so happy to say yes to their offer.
So, what's your biggest challenge for you as a EuroLeague coach now?
My biggest challenge is to prove I deserve this amazing opportunity that I'm given. Like, I think David Kahn and James Newman, who are the co-owner and the general manager of Paris basketball, for sure they think out of the box. They're bright-minded people, and they try to, figure out things a little bit differently from others. And I'm really focused to prove them right, to prove their idea of making out of me a EuroLeague head coach right away from Nymburk, Czech Republic, was a bright idea. That's my plan.
I have to say that you are extremely successful and with impressive statistics. You were named Coach of the Year twice with Nymburk, and you have recorded 57 wins and only 8 defeats. That's impressive.
Oh, thanks. I think, obviously, you all the times have to put things in the right context. I think, in general, Nymburk is a powerhouse in Czech Republic. So we were in the domestic competition. We had better budget than most of our competitors. It doesn't necessarily mean you're gonna win the league, you're gonna win the cup, as we did. So for sure, we did a good job. We created a winning environment with winning culture. But for sure, the conditions were great, and I'm so lucky that in my coaching career, let's call it this way, even it's quite short, I've been put in very kind of. I would call those situations easy, even though, like, we know that for coaches never easy. But when you coach good players, when you are in a good club with a winning environment, it's all the times better, and the probabilities you stand to be successful are higher. So, like, actually, I was happy in my coaching experience. I was lucky in my coaching experience. For being in those situations and for having good teammates in the coaching staff and very good players that really embraced everything we try to do together.
Okay, you mentioned short career, but I will say promising career. Okay, what's your philosophy?
No, thanks.
What's your philosophy, the way that you see basketball and you want your players to play the basketball?
I think the reason why Paris basketball decided to give myself a chance was because of the style, because it was because of the way my team used to play. So I think it was pretty recognizable. It was what we did in Nymburk, because you never know what's going to happen next. So I can tell what I'm going to try to do with Paris basketball, but I'm talking about what I was able to do with Nymburk. So we created, I'm saying we because I'm not because I'm egomaniac or just because I'm talking about, by myself in the plural figure, but just because it was a collective thing. So it was myself, it was my coaching staff, and it was a group of people, especially the players who did the heavy lifting, that decided to try to do things a little bit differently from most of the teams. I think everything was effort-based. It was not only recruiting players that were willing to do it, but was also on one side convincing players to do it, but on the other side, like really players understanding and embracing the system, embracing the culture, and trying to build an environment in which the effort was the base and the pillar on what everything else was built. So we were like pretty aggressive defensively, pretty aggressive on the rebounding situations, and we were also pretty aggressive in offense, trying to speed up the tempo of the game. And that's something I think really fits to Paris basketball. So I'm happy that the management of Paris basketball decided, in their opinion, I'm the right person to try to bring the culture ahead.
For me personally, I think that you have many common things with Tiago Splitter and with Thomas Isalo. I don't know if I'm correct or not. You will tell me. I don't know. It's just my feeling.
I hope so. I hope so. I think they're a pretty good coach. Obviously, Thomas Isalo, he's an NBA head coach. His career is pretty impressive. Yeah. And is also a role model for myself. I think Tiago Splitter in his first season as a head coach proved himself as a bright-minded coach, and I think the results he had with Paris basketball speak for themselves. So I think I really like the comparison. I'm happy to be on the same in the same group in your opinion. Yeah, I'm so proud. Yeah.
Okay. Is there any coach that you feel, Euroleague coaches that you feel that you have common with in the way that you do play basketball and you see basketball in general?
I think the Euroleague is full of great coaches, and I hope I will have things in common with some of them. So far, I don't know. I didn't even coach one single Euroleague game, so I don't want to put I don't want to go ahead of myself. I'm just trying to stick to my identity, and I think also, to be honest, Paris basketball as a club, being not the best budget team with not so many players with EuroLeague experience, needs to do things a little bit differently. So what we're going to try to do is going to be like playing a little bit differently from other teams, because if we'll play the same, basically we'll stand no chances. We'll stand no chances to win games. So I think we'll try to find, instead of common fields, we'll try to find differences. But as I told you, there's a lot of great coaches. I will try to steal something from them in each single game. I feel like also preparing games against such good coaches is gonna make myself better as a professional and as a person, I think also. So I'm really looking forward to compete with them. It's a blessing for myself.
You mentioned before, but I want to say that again, that Paris basketball had an amazing season, and of course won the French champions for the first time in its history. So, and of course it was a strong opponent in the playoffs in EuroLeague. Do you feel any pressure that you have to keep the team at this level?
I mean, first of all, the pressure, as everybody says in our environment, pressure is always a privilege. As I was telling you, like I've been pretty lucky so far in being in successful environments, and all the times everything it's connected with pressure, because if you step in a successful environment, everybody expects you to be successful. But it's not only this. I think in general, I'm a quite self-demanding person. So I've been putting a lot of pressure on my shoulders all my life in order to be, simply the best version of myself. Doesn't matter if it's school, university, or basketball. So as far as how I feel like I have the chances to display my abilities, my knowledge, and my effort, then I feel like I will be okay with myself. I will be able to accept criticism, to accept failure, as far as I'm gonna be able to do things the way I believe. I think that's the most important thing for a coach. Like, you do things the way you strongly believe, and then obviously. Not for myself. I'm not perfect. I'm not the best coach in the world. I'm gonna just try to be good as I can, to be myself. And as far as I'm gonna be able to do things the way I strongly believe, I'm gonna be, I think, in peace with my inner self.
Okay, you've said that you have more stress during the summer than the rest of the season.
Yeah.
Am I right?
That's true.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there more stress this year because you are called to rebuild the team? Of course, after notable absences like TJ Swords, Tyson Ward.
Sure. More. No, like, look, nobody in the club is underestimating the importance of this kind of rebuilding. I think. Many players that made Paris basketball so successful in past 2 years left, and we could not think about just replacing them. Replacing players like TJ Swords, Colin Malcolm, Mickey Antunen, Tyson Ward, and I'm not naming all of them. Like, replacing such good players is simply impossible, and also replacing the chemistry that Coach Splitter and before of him, like Coach Isolo, were able to create. It's not gonna be possible. So we will try. We tried to sign good players fitting to the system, the idea of basketball that we want to develop, good people, and then we'll try to build a new winning culture, hopefully as winning as it used to be. But it's not gonna be as fast as a gunshot. It's gonna take longer, and we are aware of the fact that it's gonna be a process, and we are willing to commit to the process and try to do things carefully and hopefully for the good.
Are you satisfied with the team's roster? Was there a player that you wanted to acquire but you didn't manage to?
Like in basketball life, doesn't matter. In recruitment, now I'm talking about recruitment. Doesn't matter the level, you're gonna always find a player that you would love to have in your team, but someone else is simply, faster, richer, or more desirable and able to sign. Everybody has players that had to sign and was not able to sign. But I think all the people we brought in, I think they really have something, and most of all, they are willing to do things the way we have to do things. As I told you before, if we want to be successful, we'll have to do things a little bit differently from the others, from like obviously bigger clubs in the Euroleague, and we are willing to do it, and the players look willing to do it. And obviously, just the experience, is gonna say if we were right. But I have pretty good feeling and all these guys are giving me good vibes, and I'm just happy to be their coach.
Okay, can you name one player that you wanted to have but you didn't?
No, I don't want. No,
you are not play this game.
No, I don't want to. No. There's plenty of players that, but there are many players that would have liked to stay in my team, and that they're not in my team anymore.
Okay,
so
great answer.
Like this is not the game. Like I think everybody has to be related with the possibilities in the market, like appeal, money. Like I'm not sure. I'm Paris basketball coach, and there's many reasons. Not only probably the reason the fact that they love the way my team plays. There's also I don't know.
Okay, do you have a favorite team except Paris basketball in the Euroleague, or a favorite player from any team?
I think in my favorite team used to be Paris basketball last season. Now I cannot obviously name Paris basketball. No, it was because of the style. Obviously, it was because of the identity of philosophy. But I'm gonna say something pretty easy. I think the way Fenerbahce played and the resilience they showed last season, like losing important players at the beginning of the season, replacing them, and being able to create even more winning environment right away was impressive from my standpoint. I think also Coach Jasikevičius was able to change something in order to fit to make the players fit to the system. Like it was like special season. They were great. Like the coach, the players, it was special.
Okay. Did you watch the Final Four in Abu Dhabi?
Yeah, I did. I was not there. I was not there. I was not there, but I was.
You saw that Monaco was great too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
and a strong opponent.
It was unbelievable. I think we are gonna play against Monaco, if I'm not wrong, at least 8 times, yes. Something like this. Like I think we will see each other. We'll see each other pretty often, and I hope we're gonna be able to compete. I truly respect the job that Coach Spanoulis was putting in. The way they played, especially the semifinal, was impressive. Like watching I don't know, all those superstars playing that type of defense was really impressive. I was impressed. I think then in the final, simply Fenerbahce was better. Mm-hmm. But yeah, it was a great. We can call it a rookie season for Coach Spanoulis as a coach in the Euroleague. It's weird coaching, describing Coach Spanoulis as a rookie, because obviously he's one of the people with the most of Euroleague experience. But like as a coach, is a little bit different, and he had an amazing rookie season as a coach in the Euroleague. So it was good.
In your opinion, which team will give you the most difficulty?
No, I think there's going to be a lot of teams that are going to give us difficulties, different types. But like if you just the 2 teams that we named right now, for sure. Like we have just our first approach to Euroleague is going to be Fenerbahce in Istanbul. So I think it's going to be a lot of difficulties right away.
But you have to know that Olympiacos and Panathinaikos are very strong opponents too.
No, they're great. They're great. They're great teams, great coaches. I think in a different way. I think Coach Bardzokas used to play in last seasons one of the most entertaining type of basketball in Europe. Like the way his team was playing collectively, sharing the ball, playing off ball, was impressive and was a real inspiration for myself. Even though, like, obviously we will have a little bit different philosophy, but it's an inspiration for myself. And on the other side, obviously, Coach Ataman, in a very different way, he has been the most successful coach in the Euroleague in past how many, like 7 years. The number of games he won, important games with different teams in different environments, I think it speaks for itself. And for me, it's really fun all the times to watch games in which Coach Ataman is doing his magic. I'm really looking forward to play against him and to see if we're gonna be able to compete.
Okay, and last, what to expect from the team this year? One thing that we have to expect.
Paris,
Yes.
my team.
Yes.
I think effort is the thing that I'm expecting, and I think that hopefully the basketball community will see from my team, and effort, just displayed effort in all the fields. So like defense, rebounding, and pace. So like just racing the court and arrive first. That's gonna be something that we'll try to develop. Then we'll see if we're gonna be good enough to do it despite the tough opponents that we're gonna face.
Coach, is it true that you studied Greek?
Yeah. I studied ancient philology at university. I studied mainly Latin and Greek. I chose it because at high school I had lyceum, so specialized in classical studies. I was good with translations, and so my teachers encouraged me to pursue this path. So I studied ancient Greek and Latin. Yeah, it was a great experience, and I had a chance to get familiar with such important culture. And obviously, I'm in love with Greek culture, and I've been traveling. Like my first trip, let's say, when I was at university, I used to travel with a backpack. And the first trip I had, it was in Greece, and we spent 1 month with a backpack and a tent, traveling around, all the sites that we used to study. It was a special experience, and still sticks in my heart. So Greece for me is a special place, and being able to come back to Athens, that's another place that's really special for myself. I think in Athens, me and my wife, we had our first holiday together, and it was very nice. So yeah, it's gonna be a blessing.
Do you know Greek words? Some Greek word? Or?
Oh yeah, yeah, a lot, a lot. Yeah, I think. No, I'm just trying to search for a smart one. No. Like I would pick Aletheia. Did I pronounce it correctly?
Again?
Yeah, Aletheia. Like truth. What's
Alήθεια.
How you got Alήθεια? Yeah. No, like yeah.
Okay, you chose a difficult word. I was expecting Kalispera, Kalimera.
No. Yeah. Like, yeah.
The easy one.
Yeah, no. Like,
straight to the top.
Really,
okay, coach.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you so much for your time. Looking forward to see you on court and in Greece, of course, for Olympiacos and Panathinaikos games. Thank you so much for your time. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks a lot. It's been a pleasure. And again, thanks for the invitation and for giving me the chance to speak in such an important basketball environment. Thanks a lot. Of course. Thank you so much.